bad this smells. There are dead fish along Siesta Key for as far as I can see, and environmental activist Aaron Brockovich is calling this a national disaster. Thousands and thousands of dead fish are causing a stench on Siesta Key. Red tide in the air is irritating to breathe, and that is forcing just about everyone off the beach.
I've lived here for 38 years, and it's never been like this. The worst I've ever seen it.
At Siesta Key's port, they rent bikes, kayaks, paddleboards, and more.
Stuff for the beach, whatever you may need to be on the water and be around paradise.
But right now, business is bad.
Well, the smell and the respiratory issues that come along with red tide are really affecting people to where they don't even want to sit on the beach.
Environmental activist Aaron Brockovich is calling for an investigation into the toxic release from Lake Okeechobee. But experts at Moat Marine say it's not clear if the release from the lake is making the red tide worse this year. Democrats say both are caused because Governor Rick Scott cut funding for oversight from the State Department of Environmental Protection. Scott is pointing the finger at Washington.
The state's doing our part. The federal government has not been a good partner, and we're going to keep doing everything we can.
Yeah, Governor Scott says the federal government hasn't replaced or repaired the dike at Okeechobee for decades, and he blames that on the toxic release that's going out into the waterways south of here. And he did say that they will increase.
Algae play a vital role in the marine ecosystem. They provide food for all sorts of species, but in rare instances, they can also do harm. Harmful algal blooms occur when colonies of certain types of algae grow out of control. Certain types of algae produce toxins that enter the food chain through fish and shellfish. Eventually, the toxins can kill larger marine animals like sea lions, manatees, turtles, and dolphins. It also makes shellfish unsafe for human consumption. A bloom does not have to produce toxins to be harmful. Blooms can also deplete oxygen from the water, block light to organisms lower in the water, or even clog or harm fish gills. The Integrated Ocean Observing System helps scientists to track and predict the spread of harmful algal blooms. How does it work? Satellites above the Earth, buoys on the surface, and sensors on the ocean floor are collecting data on ocean color and currents around the clock. If a harmful algal bloom is identified, scientists translate this data into predictions to estimate where it is traveling. Local health officials use these predictions to close beaches or shellfish beds to ensure public safety. Harmful algal blooms are estimated to have impacts of at least $82 million a year to the U.S. economy. And with climate change potentially causing harmful algal blooms to occur more often, it's important that we learn as much as we can about how and why they form and travel, so that we can reduce their harmful effects.